Good evening and welcome back to the Gourmet Pantry. Today we're going to be having a little look at pancakes, or in this case crepes, the French version, much thinner than those American actual cakes you get in a pan. Pancakes are incredibly simple. The basics are flour, eggs and milk. The flour thickens, the milk loosens or makes it more watery, and the eggs act as the glue which binds everything together when they cook. The only two other ingredients you put in is a little pinch of salt to bring out a little bit extra flavour, and a bit of butter which helps with the browning process. It also helps it not stick to the pan, so you don't need as much oil. Or if you're using a non-stick pan, you can get away with no oil. As a general rule, I like to put in 1 egg per 100 millilitres of milk. In this particular mix, we're going to put in 400 millilitres of milk, 250 grams of flour, 4 eggs, pinch of salt and a knob of butter. Grab something you can make the mix in, get your set of scales, switch them on, dump the jug on top, zero them and add in 400 millilitres of milk. 400 millilitres of milk means 4 eggs, so chuck your 4 eggs in. Zero your scales again, and now pop in 250 grams of flour. A little pinch of salt, and about 25 grams of butter. Don't forget not to use as much salt if you're using salted butter. Now, there are 1,000,001 ways to mix this up. You can either put it in a blender, put it in a food processor. If you want to sieve the flour with a fine sieve into this, then you can actually whisk it up without getting any lumps. But personally, save the washing up. Put it in the jug you're actually going to use to pour it, and use a stick blender. You'll know it's the right consistency when it coats the back of a spoon, just like that. If it's too thick, add a bit of milk. If it's too thin, add a bit of flour. And if you end up getting it wrong several times, add another egg, because you're going to end up with too much mixture and too little glue. Next, grab yourself a non-stick pan and put it on a high heat. Put a little dribble of oil in the pan, just to start it off. Give it a little wipe around. After you've done your first one, if it's a decent non-stick pan, you shouldn't actually need any oil at all. Make sure you wait until the pan's at appropriate heat. Some pans have a little red sticker in the middle which changes colour when the pan gets up to temperature. But an easy way of checking whether a pan's hot enough is grab a little bit of water on your finger and just drip it into the pan. It should sizzle and spatter. This, not quite hot enough, maybe another 15-20 seconds will be there. Alright, let's give that another go. There we go, that's perfect. So, get your mixture, put a little dollop in the middle, pick your pan up, give it a little chase around. Now you can see, even now, the pan isn't quite hot enough. Around the edge of the pancake, it should go brown almost instantly. If I flip this over, you're going to see that although the top's dry, which is the time to flip it over, white back, not interested. Right, pop a little dollop of mixture in the middle. Pick the pan up and just move it around to the edge to thin it out a little bit. Just before it starts getting dry on top, slide a rubber spatula around the edge, pick the corner and flip it over. If you want your pancakes a little bit darker, just turn the pan heat up a bit, but don't let them cook for any longer, because otherwise you'll end up with dry pancakes. The idea is to seal in a lot of steam and moisture into the middle of them, even though they're thin. Have a plate handy, so you can just rack them straight on. And you can turn into a pancake making machine. This is a really lovely way, if you're entertaining, people to come down to breakfast in the morning and just find a load of pancakes waiting for them on the table. And there we have it, piping hot pancakes for your friends and family. Easy peasy. Now all you've got to do is decide what to put on top. Personally, I'm a classic lemon and sugar man, but you've got golden syrup, lemon curd, jam, chocolate spread, peanut butter, honey, whatever you want. Dump it on top. In France, it's actually quite common to have a full English breakfast in here, almost like its own little roll. Have a go, see what you think. Please chuck your comments below, and as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, as it means a huge amount to us YouTubers. Any questions, please do ask. Otherwise, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you next time.